Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I've been a mechanic for about 40 something years, and I went to learn about automobiles repair 3 of the 4 years of my high school. Um, if you looked at the title of this video, it says that you're being watched, and I just want to put that in context. While going through school, the instructor was told us that um, your cars, the expensive versions of the car, the expensive cars, have a black box in them. Obviously, this isn't a black box; it's an orange or a white box. But there is a box, a component installed in that 1965 or older expensive vehicle that's mounted in your car. What this does back in the early stages, it it keeps track of within 2 minutes of the accident. Did you have your headlights on? Were your flashers on? Were you stepping on the brake? How fast you were going? Where you were going and your coordinates of where you're at. Well, maybe not coordinates, but they can determine based on if an accident occurred or an infraction occurred. One could go to the manufacturer, not the police, not you, the manufacturer can go back and plug in, get that information off there. Uh, he told us a story back in about 1965. A guy bought a brand new Corvette back in Chicago. He was reported to be driving at a high rate of speed along Lakeshore Drive when the traffic light that he came up on was red and a person was crossing the intersection. He said he hit the brakes to try to stop, but the car wouldn't slow down. The brakes failed. The he couldn't move and he struck the pedestrian, which killed him instantly. Um, the guy was convicted for driving too fast for conditions, failure to stop at a traffic light, and manslaughter. He filed a major lawsuit against the manufacturer of the car, Chevrolet. He was driving a Corvette. Um, he said that the car accelerated suddenly as he was approaching the intersection, and he frantically stepped on the brakes and pulled the emergency brake, trying to stop the car. The car wouldn't stop. Uh, a lot of things in the investigation didn't show that to be correct. First of all, the damage, he said his headlights were on, but the damage to the back end of the car, the front end of the car, had the headlights been on, the elements would have been burned out when the glass broke. So it's obvious the headlights weren't on. Neither were his taillights. The damage in the back of the car, the broken bulbs, showed that not even the brake lights were applied. Um, well, when the General Motors Chevrolet tried to get this case to rest, tuck it away, the guy was relentless, and he filed a major lawsuit, suing General Motors for billions of dollars. Well, guess what? General Motors got a hold of the car, and they said they were going to do their investigation. Uh, they investigated. They connected their electronic box, the one that they don't give the police, they don't give you to use. They had a special box just for that equipment. They got how fast the car, all the information about the car, 2 minutes before impact. And they presented the evidence to court, to the judge, and showing that this is what happened 2 minutes before the accident. He was accelerating. He never applied his brakes. The guy just was not an attentive driver, and he was driving too fast. The judge looked at the data and dismissed the case. Now, here's where I come into a part of telling you that you're being watched. The new cars today, cars over $20,000, have a black box of a sort in it. Do you think the GPS system in your car was there just for giggles? No. The manufacturer is tracking your car. He's not a government entity, so he can do this. The manufacturer can do this. Or at any time, they could plug it in. You take your car in for a repair, and they'll say, have you ever driven the car over 90 miles an hour? You say, no, 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 I wouldn't drive over 90 miles an hour. Well, they could plug it in and find out, I don't know, in the last 5, 10 minutes or longer, now with GPS, they can say, yeah, you were. On the Interstate 57, you were going south between this town and this other town going toward Florida. You did over 95. Caught you in a lie. But I'm telling you this because this is where things are going to go. And it's going to be backed by insurance companies. It's going to be backed up by finance companies. It's going to be backed up by the Department of Motor Vehicles. This tracking is going to be expanded. Wait till the day you have to scan your driver's license over your door to unlock it. Or you slide, like a credit card machine, slide your driver's license into your dashboard before you get to drive it. That's when they're going to start recording the method of your driving. The obvious things: if you're speeding, going through stop signs, going through red lights, speeding through school zones and such, they're going to know. The DMV, through the telecommunications system, will be able to, or by Wi-Fi. That's why why do you think cities want to be Wi-Fi capable for all cars and all people? So the city will be able to say, oh, look, we have this Chevrolet, he's doing 45 miles an hour in a 40-mile-an-hour zone. Let's go ahead and send him a ticket and let him come to court and challenge the ticket. And my question is, are you going to spend $4,000 or $5,000 on a lawyer to get your case dismissed because of intrusion of your life? Maybe get it dismissed, but even if so, the judge says, get the heck out of here, and you got to still pay your lawyer. So the end game of this is just what I said. There are black boxes on your car. The manufacturer, the insurance company has an interest in your vehicle to know how you're handling it and what you're doing with it. And whenever you take it into the dealership has their own computer box that they walk up to your car with. They don't use the ones out on the market, Snap-on, the Solus Pro. They don't use that. They use their own from the dealership. Why? It gives more information. I know it's coming up to 10 minutes, but you watch. There's going to be a time that you're going to go up to your car. You're going to have to slide your license into the card reader. It's going to give you your driver's license back. If you haven't got any tickets or fines against you, then the car will snatch it. Your GPS system in your car knows where your car is at all times. Remember LoJack can start your car. They can start your car from the office while you're standing at the door. You don't even have the key. You call up LoJack. I lock my key in my car. LoJack can push a couple buttons and unlock your door. Cars starting, the push button starting cars. Why is that? You know that you can start your car from home inside your house by pushing on the key fob and the right order, whatever, and you can start your car without you even being next to it. They can start your car without being next to it. Who has an interest in that? You haven't made your car payment in a month, 2 months. No longer do we have to send a tow truck out there to tow your car from where it's at to repossess it. They can send the guy over to where your car is at, unlock the door, he gets in, they start the engine, he drives the car back to the impound lot or to their garage. Now you got to fight with them to get your car back. Owe money on a back parking ticket or back any citations still open against you. They can lock up your car. No need a boot. Lock you out of your car. And then send a tow truck out there to pick it up and take it away. Or send somebody to go out there, get inside of it and drive it away. It's been repossessed. It's been impounded by the city because of failure to pay fines. Um, been speeding? You were speeding and you parked your car. Police officers then now will have an interest to have that one of those little boxes which they can plug into your car from the outside and they can get a history of your car for a set period of time. Why? They can charge you. They read your driver's license number. It was you who started the car. If it was you who started the car and put your seatbelt on, it'll measure your weight, and then they'll it'll read your license, and then they'll start the engine for you. Now you're licensed to drive. Now you're responsible for that car until you stop and get out of it. Once you get out of that seat, that information on who was the last driver is stored in history, and it sets it up for the next driver. So, as I was saying, there is black boxes in your car. Right now, it's only readable to the auto manufacturer, but it will get to the point where the Department of Motor Vehicles, the police department, the state police, who knows, even the federal government will have that information to lock you out of your car and take custody of it at any time they want. Anyway, thanks for watching and stay safe out there.